In our last episode, we left the wide expanse of the River Severn with its huge manned locks and turned back onto the canal network at Stourport-On-Severn. We're in book 2 of the Nicholson's guides. These are the map books we use to navigate while we're cruising. And in today's episode, we're leaving Stourport-On-Severn and heading north on the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal. Over the page, and then stopping for the evening just north of Kidderminster at Wolverley Lock. We also used the Canal Plan website to plan our route, and this told us that it was a journey of just over 6 miles, taking round about 3.5 hours. This lot's got these funny right-angled beams because the wall's in the way. Lock. The paddles are closed and look how much water's coming through still. This is the old toll office. The Canal Toll Office is dated 1853 and is where the tolls were collected from the cargo barges using the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal. Today it's a Grade 2 listed building. Do you see that little dog in the window? Do you see him?
Hello.
This is Philip and Jenny. Pete was talking to them earlier.
Hey,
they bought a boat because of us, apparently. They've been on it a month now. So Philip and Jenny,
Phil and
just
Jenny,
here.
yeah. Hi.
Philip when he's being naughty.
Philip or Phil?
On Armadillo.
Armadillo. That's quite
Alright,
Texan,
good
isn't
luck
it?
on the river.
Five-day visitor moorings in Stourport. Space for about 6 boats just down there.
Yeah.
The mooring we were on in the basin was just a 24-hour mooring, which was fine for us. We were just staying overnight, using the facilities and getting on our way.
Sausage rolls and Scotch eggs.
Cobs, is that what they call rolls round here?
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody has got a different name for bread rolls
Backs.
in their part of the country. Backs, rolls, cobs, bread cake. I think they use bread cake somewhere. with their dogs.
Lovely swap.
Yeah. Wow, they're really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Little right next to the canal just there. That's a tiny pub garden, isn't it? These really low bridges.
Forgotten what it's like to be on a narrow piece of water as well, round a bend.
On a tight corner, it's all a bit snug. Your bed up here, have we, boy? Let me go and get your bed for you. Yeah, you can go and lie in your bed now, boy.
Yeah, boy. Finished. boat coming around here. It's all very
Snug.
snug, curvy and narrow. You're not allowed to stand on there, Bobby. Wharf, and there would have been, I guess, a lock on the other side of that bridge to go down onto a river. I'm not sure which river from the book. Can't really read and drive at the same time.
I'll check it out.
Yes, Pratt
concentrate
Wharf,
on
number
steering.
10.
The Wealdon Ironworks near Stourport was started by the Foley family in the 17th century. When the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal was built, Pratt's Wharf, situated 2 miles below Kidderminster, was provided to serve the works and was in use by about 1770. Benjamin Pratt was at that time the lessee of the forge. It's a road to nowhere now. Listen to this bird song. We used the Merlin Bird ID app to identify it. There's a big clonk there, wasn't there?
Yeah, a couple of big clonks.
These split iron bridges are the type that's usually associated with the Stratford-on-Avon Canal. The rope for the horse towing the narrowboat fit through this gap in the bridge. These little bridges make it a lot easier going from one side of the lock to the other, rather than balancing on the lock gate beam. This lock has 2 ground paddles and a gate paddle. And there's a sign on the gate here warning you to open the gate paddle slowly and watch out for water jets and turbulence. We tend to wait until the lock's about half full before we even open the gate paddles. That's with the gate paddle open now. There's a lovely guy said to hop on and he'll finish the locks for us. Getting it ready for his boat to go through. I've got time to make lunch before the next lock.
Possibly. Could be a quick one.
The steam trains of the Severn Valley Railway run across this viaduct. But sadly we weren't lucky enough to see one that day.
Thank you there. It's a lovely surprise.
You think you're missing out on a sandwich, don't you, boy? Look at them, they're so hopeful.
I know, what's that lot already? That's maybe why we're parking.
This is the most athletic Hamish gets, isn't it? When he thinks there's going to be some sort of food happening. You really wouldn't guess that Hamish is almost 16 sometimes. Just coming up to the next lock here. Just started proper raining now, not just misty rain, it's proper rain. It's this lovely old bridge across the lock and it's just sadly graffitied. That's what happens when you get closer to towns and cities. We're approaching the edge of Kidderminster now. Looks like Pete's having a bit of trouble getting into the lock. Doing a bit of a Suez across the canal. Doing a Suez has become quite a common phrase amongst boaters now, referring to the huge cargo ship that blocked the Suez Canal back in March 2021.
A giant container ship ran aground in the Suez Canal after losing power. And at around 200,000 tonnes and over 400 metres long, the container, well, it's going to take some shifting.
It took almost a week for the huge vessel to be freed. It had held up hundreds of ships and billions of pounds worth of cargo, and now here we were with our own mini Suez situation.
And this is Firewater that was pushing this one hand over. Let's see if there's anything I can do to help, but it looks like it's really shallow at the sides.
This section of the Staffordshire Worcestershire Canal has these very striking and unusual sandstone cliffs. This is the southern end of a geological feature that stretches almost to Wombourne, 15 miles away.
The rain slowed down a bit, and we decided to moor up for the night because we're very wet.
Sun's coming out now.
Pete keeps saying the sun's coming out now, but I said we're stopping.
Join us next time as we continue our journey up the beautiful Staffordshire Worcestershire Canal towards our final destination, the Llangollen Canal, for winter. Thank you so much to everybody that supports our channel through Buy Me a Coffee and YouTube Super Thanks. And as always, thank you to all of our viewers. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and give us a like. And leave us a comment and tell us what you thought. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and join us on our travels.
I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you